Peace, y'all. Gonna Rising. It is the coach. I am in the building. You guys, I had to make sure I got my videos up for you all today. So if this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. If this is not your first time here, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You guys, I know you're like, are you sitting outside? I am. I'm actually by a duck pond. If you don't know, you don't follow my social medias, I am in love with nature. I'm in love with water. I believe that in another life or my next life, I'm going to be a mermaid. So I'm preparing for it now. Or maybe I've already been a mermaid and I'm remembering what it is that I stayed connected to, and it's water. So, you all, today I'm going to talk to you about something very, very serious. It's about attachments. And on this channel, I'm going to begin to talk to you guys about more than just business. I'm going to start hosting Zoom classes that are for those of you who are beginning in business, starting in business, restarting in business. So you all will have the opportunity to come in and be spoken to specifically regarding those type of situations and ventures. So for today, I want to talk to you guys about attachments. There are so many people that do not watch my channel, and I'm okay with that. I'm not mad about that. I'm not for everybody, and I want you guys to begin to understand that it's okay for you not to be for everybody. If you were for everybody, you'd be carrying and picking up and attracting too many energies that wouldn't allow you to get the downloads that are meant for you. So when it comes to attachments, you all, we attach ourselves to people, situations, circumstances, and all different kinds of things from an energetic standpoint because we ourselves are energetic beings. Well, with that being stated, you all, there are people that will connect themselves to you to merely drain what's on you. There are people that will connect themselves to you to block you. There are people that will connect themselves to you that are meaning to have no good intentions. All right. So there are people that connect themselves to you so that you both can grow. So you all, when it comes down to attachments, you have to figure out what it is that you're going to allow in your vortex, what it is that you're going to allow in your energetic atmosphere. You have more power over your energy than you can imagine. We give our power away to outside sources, and that's due to how we were raised. That's due to different contexts that we read. There are different ways because we all have external senses. You have your sight, you have your touch, you have your smell, you have your taste, you have your hearing. There are 9 senses altogether, actually, and we'll talk about the extra ones on another video that won't be today. You all, I want you to be aware that all attachments can be detached. All right, what someone can send to you for your downfall, for your demise, for your stop, for your whatever the case may be, it can be stopped and it can be removed. What you believe is what you will achieve. What you believe is what you will attract. Your thoughts are creating your actual reality. All right, so with that being stated, there are people who do not believe in certain things. Understand that everything is energy. Everything is energy, and you are an energetic being. So let's begin to protect ourselves a tad bit more than what we do. The words that come out of your mouth are spells. That's why they call it spelling, because these letters, A, B, C, D, all the way to G, they, when combined, create spells. All right. So what I'm asking you or challenging you to do is to be more in control of what it is that you say out of your mouth, what it is that you allow into your ear, because someone can be around you. And I'm looking around because there is duck shit everywhere. So I picked an area that had the least duck shit so that when I get back in work, I won't have duck shit all on me. So, anywho, I'm just checking out my surroundings. That's a part of being aware, is checking out your surroundings. You all, it's very, very important that you listen. Those are the ducks. it's very important that you listen. Learn to trust. You all, trust is an emotion. It is for you and it is about you. You all of these emotions are happening in your brain. They are chemical reactions, they're chemical elixirs that are combining to give you internal nudges, notions, pushes, all different types of sensations for you to listen to be prepared for, and for you to grow from, with, and through. All right. So when it comes down to trust, you guys, I want you to understand that trust is not about anybody else. Unless your intuition, your internal sensor tells you or gives you that notion, this person ain't right, this ain't right, this place is not good for me, XYZ. You have got to learn how to trust yourself. You're not wrong. All right. Let me give you a story. I allowed a young lady to connect herself to me. And it really irks me, like it really gets under my skin, because I'm a very authentic person. I will come up with a saying, you guys, and it bothers me when other people use my sayings. And I know that I'm a very influential person, and I'm working on that to not be so offended. My baby cousin is like, you be schooling these bees, you be educating these, blah blah blah. So it's funny to me. So I'm learning to open up more and become more aware that I am a true source of light, and the things that I do and say. When I was a part of church, my pastor used to say, your life should be duplicable. And now that I'm in this role of being an empowerment coach, of being a life coach, of being an accountability coach, a business coach, I'm I'm more aware that things that I say and do are meant to be duplicated because I am a light source. So a young lady had attached herself to me, and I have an issue where I'm so loving and I'm so positive, and I'm such a inspiration that I will try to teach people how to, what to, where to, when to, um, before I'm aware that that person will try to use these things on me, because I move in a genuine way. So, with that being stated, this young lady attached herself to me, and once I realized that we were not good for each other, it's not that we weren't good for each other. I was not liking the way my energetic aura was feeling after being connected to her for a point in time. So I decided that I'm going to back out of the relationship, and I'm going to do it differently, because normally in my past, I would just cut somebody off and not talk to them anymore without any explanation. So in this particular case, I explained to her, I just don't think that we're good for each other. I don't think that we need to continue to be connected as closely as we are. So I've been going into meditation a lot more than I had been previously, because I felt that I was going through something, not sure what it was, but I knew I was going through something. Well, in meditation, I kept getting these signals, I kept getting these signs. And then when I would come out of meditation, I would listen to my mentors and to my spiritual readers. And what I found out was that particular person, or I'm not exactly sure who it is, I kind of have, because I'm trusting my intuition, I'm fully aware that this person is trying things against me. So I went outside my house a couple of weeks, no, probably about a week ago, and there was some cayenne pepper. And this is a part of rituals, and it's about hot footing, and that is releasing or removing people from, a situation, a place, a connection. And there was some cayenne pepper sitting outside of my house. Now, mind you, because I go into meditation, I'm fully aware my ancestors are going to protect me, and they're going to watch out for me, and they're going to allow me to be aware as long as I'm paying attention. So once I detached myself from this person, I realized that things like myself was being different. And my partner was like, what's really going on, what's happening, because you used to XYZ and you're not anymore. So I'm like, I'm thinking that it's, my downtime, because there's a season for everything. So I'm thinking, okay, this is my season to recharge. And one of my mentors was saying the same thing about a season of cloaking, where you need to allow source to recharge you. So I'm thinking that's where I was at. which possibly could have been. And I allowed, my downloads. I allowed myself to be spiritually connected to myself, spiritually connected to source, and I stayed outside of social media site. I would only post ads that were already created. I wasn't posting present pictures of myself and things of that nature. I wasn't going live and things of that nature. So at that point, I started to check myself, because when my partner realized it, and he's very observant, so I started to take a step back and like, okay, what's really happening? So I did a spiritual bath. And after I done the spiritual bath, I got this boost of energy. So then I did a protection ritual on myself, and I did a protection ritual over my business and over my connections. And once again, I ended up with an inbox from this person who tried their best to be very, very um, polite, asking me to remove them from a different platform. And at that point, I knew what was happening. And then I'm thinking, okay, so I further disconnected myself from certain people that my intuition had already given me notions about. Because I have an instance where I feel like if I address something with somebody, then it will change, or that person will stop or not, or XYZ. Well, with that being stated, none of that happened. Um, so at this point, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna have to further protect myself. So I protected myself, and in further detaching myself, I did an energetic detachment ritual on myself, and I got this burst of energy. I got this burst of downloads. And I'm like, oh, okay. So at this point, I further protected myself specifically from that person. After that, as of this rising, I got a huge download, and it confirmed everything that I was thinking, feeling, and assuming. So at this point, I'm not a vengeful person. Neither am I a revengeful person. However, I am a person to send what the fuck you sent to me. I'm gonna send it back. The thing about it is, I know a way for you never to return that to me. So whether that person does a return to sender or whatever the case may be, baby, I am so covered and so protected that I've learned even more to trust myself. And in trusting myself, I've learned to listen more to source, no matter who it is. I would detach myself from family, from jobs, from people, from situations, even TV shows. I'll detach myself because of the energy that's coming from it. It's not good for me. And I can see that and I can feel it. So, you all, in closing of that, what I'm challenging you to do is watch who you attach to yourself. Watch who you allow to come in your home. Watch who you allow to sit in your vehicles, because people are energy. Whether they know it or not, they can be leaving behind things that are not meant for your highest good. All right. Learn to trust your intuition, even when it doesn't make sense. It's called blind faith. And if you're not aware, faith and determination go hand in hand. All right. So if you're determined, trust me, that's the same thing as having faith. So stay in a place of determination, stay in a place of awareness, because what's meant for you will attach and attract itself to you for your highest good. And there are things that will attach itself to you to show you your actual strength, your actual power, your actual connections to source. You all, I'm so grateful that I'm able to share this with you. I'm grateful that this happened so that I'm actually able to give you all information that I have experienced, so that now I know that when you receive it, it will be more than authentic, because I literally just overcame it. And I'm giving you tips, tools, and jewels for you to string up and wear them with pride and carry on with nothing but success in your life. I hope this was helpful for you. So do me a favor, like this video, share it out to somebody else. You can even tag someone in. You never know who needs to hear this type of information, this type of inspiration. So you guys, know that I love you. Know that I am out here rooting for you. Know that I am out here praying. I'm not actually praying, I'm actually commanding goodness, abundance, prosperity, and positive connections and attractions to and for you. You all, if you need me, check out the comments in the description box, and you'll be able to get directly in contact with me, um, and stay connected to the website, which is in the description box below, because that's where you'll find all of the trainings, all of the downloadable information that I'll be giving on my actual website. So, you guys, I hope that this was helpful. Let me know in the comments how you feel. I look forward to giving you more inspiration on a daily basis. So, make sure you're connected with me through all my social media platforms. I love you. Peace.